Hey, what's going on, y'all? Tania B here with Let's Be Candid. All right, so I wanted to make this quick video talking about red flags from my own personal experience. I know I hit the live button. I was trying to get this day straight, but you know what? It's all good. We just gonna work with it of how it looks right now. All right, that's a little bit better. Coolio. All right, so yeah, so today's video, I wanted to really speak about red flags from my experience from actual like relationships because y'all know that I actually speak about lesbian domestic violence from the perspective of the aggressor because in a few of my relationships I've noticed that I had a few uh, really not so pleasant behavior in my relationships that I'm not so proud of. However, I knew that I wanted to change and that it was ways to actually transmute those unhealthy behaviors into something more positive so that I can create, a dream loving relationship with myself and with my potential lovers that I will have in the future. So right now, I wanted to give a little red flags that I've done so that you all can maybe see if you are either on my end or if you're from the other end. Maybe you're dating somebody who the things that I say they may do, or maybe you're the person who's actually doing the very things that I have done in the past. So first one I want to say is telling you who you cannot hang with. Okay, so that was something that I've done in my relationships where I remember with one of my exes, I remember they was talking to one of their exes and I was just like, me and you, we ain't gonna be together if you still talking to your ex, because I don't get down like that, right? So that was already a red flag for her. Right then and there, she could have just, dipped out by saying, dang, can't hang out with nobody, like she gonna be tripping. And you damn right I was gonna be tripping, and I did trip. And the thing is from my experience, once you give your partner their way one time, they're going to keep trying to do it every single time. Because after she cut her ex off that one, I was like, fine then, I can get her to cut off anybody else who I want to. And that's exactly what I did. And that red flag happened from the very beginning. So that's the number one flag. That's the number flag, you all, if you find yourself being asked to not hang out with somebody, okay? That's a red flag. Take heed to it. You don't have to, but I'm just letting you know it's not going to be a good look. You do it once, they're going to keep asking you to do it, and the next thing you know, it's going to be probably numerous of fights, and just not so happy things. Next one, okay? Another red flag that I had is assuming that everyone wants to have sex with your partner. That was one of my issues because I tend to like to date, really beautiful women and stuff like that. Like I actually noticed that I desire to be with desirable women. For some reason, that's what I like because I find it attractive, Like I look at it like who wants to be with somebody that nobody wants? I don't. So I tend to go after the women who I find will be very desirable to other people. However, it backfires on me because I'm always assuming that everyone wants to have sex. So that automatically put me into jealousy mode. It automatically puts me in some type of possessive mode. It puts me in a mode of wanting to just be jealous all the time. Like, I don't trust them. Like, they probably want to fuck you and do all these things to you. Like, you shouldn't hang out with them. Oh, what? Y'all going to lunch? Y'all going to have drinks? Asking unnecessary questions, okay? So that's one thing that I've learned was a red flag. Now remember, I'm giving you red flags from the perspective from me doing it. Okay, this is stuff that I've actually have personally done, and in hopes to maybe let y'all recognize them in y'all relationship. So if y'all do see it popping up, that y'all can either talk to your partner about it or just get out of there. Okay, if they are saying that they probably need some support, send them to this channel. That's what I'm here for. I'm from the aggressor, so we can nip it in the bud from them, okay? Like, we need to stop it. We need to stop this stuff right now. And so that's what I'm here to do. All right, the next red flag that I've personally experienced was being insecure about the ex. Oh, that was probably one of my major things, is being insecure about my lover's exes. Like, I just could not stand the idea if they still wanted to talk to them while they're dating me. Like, I don't get it. Why do you still want to date or talk to your ex when you're talking to me. Like, they're ex for a reason. However, it was really coming from a place of insecurity and a place of jealous and a place of not wanting to be abandoned for somebody else, you know? And I really had to realize that that's not always the case. Like, people can, now, not everybody will probably agree with this, but I've seen people still be able to be cool with their exes after a period of time, you know, after the healing have happened, and they really have no type of wanting, that I know of. Who knows? I don't know what happens behind closed doors, but wanting to be intimate again with one another. Sometimes it's better to be friends with someone than actually being with them, and sometimes it takes two people to be together first to realize that, you know what, we're not so good with the romantic thing. Maybe we'll be better as being platonic friends. And that can actually happen when two people are mature enough to realize that. So that was one of my red flags that my lover should have picked up on me, was being insecure about their exes. Another one, right? This this one's actually kind of embarrassing for me, but hey, I gotta be real with you all, okay? Having dreams, okay, like sleeping dreams, having dreams that my partner is doing something and I'm waking up and I'm thinking that it's real, okay? See, for me, I'm a dreamer. Like, I dream hard every single night, full blown color, and that stuff feels super real. And so I realized that a lot of the times, like, my insecurity life will roll over into my dream world. And so then I will actually start having these dreams, like my lovers are like sexing like one of their exes or somebody who I see them talking to on social media or something, or, you know, I would see like them just being all friendly with each other or kissing, just doing stuff that would just freaking freak me out in the real world. And then I would wake up thinking that is real. Now, granted, there has been times where I did have dreams about things that my lovers were doing. It may not have been specifically with that person, but I realized that down the month's line, or even if I asked them, or even after the breakup, they would tell me, hey, something was going on. So I wouldn't say don't totally dismiss your dreams. Like, if you do pick up, because sometimes you do, your dreams do reveal things to you in your sleep, okay? So I don't want to say just totally dismiss it, but just strive not to overreact, okay? Like I've done. Like, I've woken up next to my boo, pissed as shit, you know, thinking that she was messing with her ex, you know, and I'm like mad for the whole day. I'm mad for the whole day because I had a dream. Like, my dreams fuck with me a lot, y'all. So I want to say that's another red flag. If your partner is consistently saying, well, I had a dream that you was messing with this. If they coming at you in a disrespectful way, then that's really a red flag. Maybe if they come at you in a more calm, loving way and be like, hey, honey, I had a dream about such and such, and it kind of bothered me, but I just wanted to talk to you about it, you know? I've learned multiple times, and that's why I'm trying to feel like this is true now, that I've heard from my partners that Tania, is not what you say, but it's how you say it, okay? It's not what you say, but it's how you say it. And I find that to be very true throughout my learning experience with my partners, is how I'm actually coming at them, okay? If I do it in a loving way, the response more than likely will come back in a loving way. But if I come up them in a rah way, more than likely they're gonna come at me back with rah, or just dip out, and you know, I'm just like on some timeout or something like that. All right, so another one is that if your lover just have an attitude for just no reason. That was something else that I've done. It's had attitudes for just no reason sometimes, and like, I would be fine, and then I just catch attitude because I'm thinking that my boo had looked at somebody, you know, and I'm thinking that they're probably flirting all the time, and I'm just catching attitude. So that's another red flag that you need to look at. If you see that your lover is constantly nagging at you, thinking that you're flirting with everybody. I mean, granted, you still can like look at your ways and see, am I flirting or I mean, it's up to y'all. Y'all need to talk about y'all boundaries, if flirting is considered cheating or whatever, but that's up to you. Boundaries are very important, and to respect those boundaries. Boundaries can be anything. You know, you could have a boundary that, yeah, baby, you can go on dates with people, just don't have sex with them. That may be one of y'all boundaries, but if y'all have them, just honor them. So that's all I have right now for my red flags. I'll probably have some more videos talking about red flags in the future when I start thinking about more things that I have done and things that I have overcome as well. So I appreciate each and every one of you who are watching. All right. And so, yeah, like, hit, subscribe, share. All of those great things, ring the bell if you found this value of channel. And if you want to connect with me more, you definitely can. I'm at 248-7 Tania B, 248-7 Tania B. If you need to get more in depth and maybe need some consulting, just get at me, y'all. All right. Peace.